For one brief moment this year, mortgage rates finally dropped below 6%. For the first time since 2022, 4 years of waiting, and millions of Americans started to believe maybe this time it's real, maybe this time they'll actually let us buy a home. Then Iran happened, and within days it was gone. So tell me, why does a war in the Middle East decide whether you can afford a roof over your head? Let's go back to February. The 30-year fixed mortgage rate had just touched 5.89%, the lowest it had been in over 2 years. Buyers were moving, agents were calling, people were signing pre-approvals. Then the 10-year Treasury yield started climbing. 3.97%. Then 4.1%. Then 4.37%. And with every tick upward, your monthly payment grew, silently. Without your vote, without your consent. By the first week of May, rates were back above 6.37%. The second consecutive weekly rise, all of February's progress erased. Spring homebuying season, the one window every first-time buyer waits for all year, collapsing in real time. But here's what nobody's telling you about WHY. The Iran conflict didn't cause this. It triggered something that was already loaded. The bond market had been watching, waiting for a reason. Geopolitical fear is the oldest excuse in the book to spike yields, and every time yields spike, lenders widen their margins. That's not a side effect, that's the product. This is the third time since 2022 that Americans got within reach of affordable rates, and had the window slammed shut. 2022, the Fed hiking cycle. 2023, the banking crisis. 2026, Iran. Different excuse, same result, same beneficiaries. The 15-year refinance rate also rose from 5.64% to 5.72% in 1 week. If you already own a home and were waiting to refinance, you just lost that window too. Buyers and owners both locked out simultaneously. The Federal Reserve hasn't cut rates. Bond investors are pricing in prolonged conflict, and mortgage lenders, they're posting record margins right now. While you wait, while you rent, while you pay someone else's mortgage instead of your own. Here's the pattern you were never supposed to notice. Every time regular Americans get close to the threshold, the moment rates drop low enough that buying becomes real, something happens. A crisis, a war, a fear event. And the yield spikes, and the rates climb, and the dream retreats. This isn't bad luck. Bad luck doesn't have this kind of timing. The system needs renters. It needs people who can't buy, because the moment you own, you stop being a revenue stream. They didn't raise rates because of Iran. They used Iran because the rates needed to go up. And they needed you not to ask why. The most dangerous thing you can do right now is believe this was an accident. If this cracked something open for you, subscribe. Because this is only the beginning of what they don't want you to find.